All right, looks like we are live. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you all had a good weekend. I know it's been a few days since you all saw me. I know we didn't have a stream on Friday. It's because I was recovering from the COVID booster. As I anticipated, it kicked my butt. I'm not going to lie. 48 hours again with a fever. Most of that time around 102, 103 degrees. Chills, aches, sweats. I mean, for a 24-hour period, I couldn't leave the bed. I was absolutely flat. I couldn't. It was a chore to get up and move just to make myself food, or use the restroom. But here we are now, 72 hours after the fact, and I'm about 90%. Still a little tired, still a little sore. But oh, what the heck happened here? Okay, well, and now we're back. That's been happening. I want to say that's got to be with the Elgato. It's got to be with the Elgato, but, or maybe it's OBS. I need to update OBS. I should do that. I should do that after the stream. But that's when we will do it. We will do it after the stream, because we are already live. So, Montreal heading to New York. Canadiens versus the Rangers. We played a couple of games offline last week as I was, I think Georgiev was going to get the start. Played a couple of games offline as I was listening to some podcasts, as I am apt to do. Because it's a great way for me to relax and enjoy some podcasts. So, listen to some of my favorite shows. Zabinijad versus Suzuki. Center ice. Face-off won by Montreal. Back to Petrie. And we are underway here at the world's most famous arena. So, puck knocked off of his stick by Lindgren. And back the other way comes New York. Up to Craig Smith. Across to Zabinijad. Along the left side. Circling now along the blue line. Moving into the top of the slot. Shot saved by, I'm guessing that's Carey Price in net. Suzuki now. Back the other way. Up to Edmondson. Edmondson hit by Fox. Good sandwich there. Sent around the boards. Zabinijad now. Gets squeezed at center ice. Panarin finds the puck. Moving in to Smith. Shot saved by Price again. Down low on Craig Smith, who does a good job of the forecheck, but Suzuki gets around from him. Now sends it up to Petrie. Petrie hit by Lindgren at the blue line, and back the other way come the Rangers. They get a partial change. Zabinijad, to Smith. Shot saved by, it's actually Jake Allen in net, and he'll freeze the puck. About 5 minutes gone here in the first. Strome versus Dvorak now, to the left of Allen. Face-off won by Montreal. Hoffman with the puck, off the wing, up to Anderson. Hit at the blue line. It is indeed Georgiev in net for the Rangers, by the way. Kreider gets it up to Jacob Trouba. Gets it across the blue line and gets it to Capo Caco. I think a terrible year in real life, but doing okay here in our franchise. Hoffman's hit, but he does get it up to Anderson, and Montreal starts to break out back the other way. Anderson now circling in neutral ice. His pass intercepted by Strome, and he pushes it back up to Capo Caco. 7.5 gone here in the first. Passes to Trouba pinching in. Can't jam. Oh, and it goes in! They are going to say no goal, though. They're going to say Trouba interfered with Allen. So goalie interference there as Trouba was jamming it home. Trouba thinks he's got a goal. The referee says no, sir. And we will go back to a neutral zone faceoff. Hedel versus Perreault. Faceoff won by Hedel. Back to Miller. Keandre Miller, who had a goal in real life tonight. Shot saved by Allen. Lafreniere now. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Perreault. Meant for Hedel. Back up to Caulfield. Cole Caulfield now up to Weber. Hit hard. Hedel, good job in the forecheck. Gets it to Sammy Blais. His shot is blocked. Bounces in the air. Hedel finds it. Shot save again by Allen. And Drouin now gets the puck up to Chirot. Across to Perreault. He's hit hard by Jacob Trouba. Sammy Blais now up to Philip Hedel. And we got ourselves a little bit of a scrum here. Blais versus Weber, it looks like, after a big hit by Trouba. What's up, Ryan? How's it going? Things are okay. I guess that's the best way to describe it, as Sammy Blais With right hands by Blay, but Weber not going down without a fight himself, and now down goes Blay. It was anybody's fight. But Weber will head to the sin bin, as will Blay. They'll both go there for 5. Weber, the Canadian captain. Face-offs 2-1 here. Favor of Montreal, halfway through the first of a scoreless game at Madison Square Garden. McKegg versus Lehkonen. Face-off won by Greg McKegg. Back to Rooney, who starts to break out. Long pass up to Dryden Hunt. Hunt gains the zone. Passing back to Goodrow. What a save by Allen with the glove to Rob Barclay. Goodrow looked like a perfect setup as Caulfield has it knocked off his stick, but he goes back and gets it at center ice. Now he's pinched at the point by Goodrow. Hunt gets it across to Nemeth. Now up to McKegg. Back up to Hunt. Little 2-on-2 action. Tries to get across to Goodrow, but has his stick lifted, and Lehkonen gets it now for Montreal. Back up to Drouin. Drouin along the left side. Hit hard by Goodrow. Good forecheck by the Rangers. McKegg tries to pass it through the crease, but Allen intercepts and freezes it with 6:20 left in the first. Nice, Ryan, nice. Yeah, I played a little bit of Be a Pro, and it's the same as last year. Just no interest in it. Suzuki versus Strome to the right of Allen. Face-off won by Strome, back to Fox. Now across to Lindgren. Pinching in, top of the slot. Can't get the shot off. Kreider finds the loose puck. Saved by Allen. Now Lindgren sets it back up. Sends it across to Strome. Sends it down low, but Gallagher intercepts. And now Strome intercepts it back. Gets it back to Lindgren. Slap shot from the left circle. Saved by Allen. And he'll freeze it with 4:47 left in the first. You see there, Ryan Strome, 15 games, 15 points. Artemi Panarin's got 14 points himself. As Zabinijad will take on Suzuki in the face-off circle. Face-off won by Montreal, back to Petrie. Up to Gallagher. Hit hard by Trouba. Zabinijad now. Back the other way. Sends it across to Miller. Shot saved by Allen. He'll leave it for Petrie in the trapezoid. Now up to Suzuki, starting to break out for Montreal. Suzuki hit by Panarin. Good job there by the bread man. Good back check. And he'll start back the other way now for the Rangers with the rest of his line mates. Puts in the brakes in the left circle. Cuts to the top of the slot. Shot save with the blocker by Allen. Zabinijad gets it out of the corner there. Finds it. Shot save again by Allen. And Edmondson gets it away from danger to neutral ice. Craig Smith now back the other way. Sends it over to Zabinijad. Shot save again by Allen. Good job there. Rangers some sustained pressure. Panarin down low. Can't get it through the crease. Edmondson intercepts. Good pressure there down low with 20 seconds left in the first. Now Dvorak back the other way. Zabinijad will intercept. Keandre Miller will get into the trapezoid. He'll send it out to Lafreniere, who will clear. And that'll be the end of the first 20 here. Adam Fox. Ryan, I think Fox is the guy. I think Fox will be the next captain for the Rangers, honestly. He plays like the team captain. He'll sometimes do his best to take control of the game. He almost did that in Calgary. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the fact that it was offsides, that game would have been completely different in my opinion in Calgary. And they got lucky tonight. That is for sure. All right, we're going to go live on TikTok here. See if we can't get some viewers this way. So, we're going to go live on TikTok. All right, so if you're watching on TikTok, we're going to do this for about 15, 20 minutes. We are on twitch.tv/Ray Carcillo. We are playing NHL 22. We are doing franchise mode. But yeah, Ryan, I think it's going to be Adam Fox to the answer to your question. We're out shooting Montreal 12-0. None of this Montreal shots got through. None of the Rangers shots got behind Jake Allen, though. Rangers out hitting Montreal 7-5. Both teams 5 penalty minutes because of the fight. Each team won 3 faceoffs. No, I don't. Maybe Kreider, Ryan, maybe. But I don't think Zabinijad or Panarin are captain material. I'm going to be honest. Zabinijad versus Suzuki. If it's going to be anybody on the offense, it's going to be Kreider. But I think Fox, the team goes as Fox and Shesterkin go. As Zabinijad down low, left circle, can't get the shot off Petrie. Gets the loose puck. Panarin picks his pocket, though. Gets it back to the point for Fox. Now cross ice to Lindgren. Lindgren's shot saved by Allen. Might actually hit the crossbar after his blocker. Panarin now moving down low, trying to do a little bit of a wraparound, but knocked off his stick. And Petrie starts back the other way. Toffoli now. Former King, if I remember correctly. Lindgren knocks it off his stick. Smith up to Zabinijad. Yeah, I'm a huge Ranger fan, Call Dog. I'm a huge Ranger fan in real life. Happy they won tonight. Gave Florida their first regulation loss of the year. But another ugly win. I would say 6 of the 7 Ranger wins this year have been ugly. When you get outshot 45-18, you should lose that game. As Zabinijad buries it top shelf. His 9th of the year, ends his pointless streak, which had been at 5 games. Had got off to a red-hot start, then had a bit of an ice-cold road trip, but back here, that home cooking at the Garden. Zabinijad, top of the slot, finally breaks the scoreless tie. The Rangers are up 1-0. What's up, Connell? How's it going? Let's go, Rangers. So Rangers up 1-0. Face-off won there by Montreal. Anderson now moving down low. Back to the Weber, shot blocked by Trouba, and Capo now back the other way. Gets it to Trouba, gains the blue line, puts on the brakes, circling, setting things up. Tries to pass it back to Kreider, but is misfired on the pass, and it goes all the way back down. Trouba has to go behind Georgiev, and passes up to Kreider now, and the Rangers will restart the other way. Kreider from the right circle, shot saved by Allen. Weber keeps it away from danger, and Allen covers it in the crease. With 7 minutes gone here in the second, Rangers up 1-0. I mean, Ryan, Zabinijad's got to start waking up offensively if this team's going to really start winning. As Rooney now off the face-off win by the Rangers, shot saved by Allen. Yeah, the big win. Okay, Dr. Blaze, that's just ridiculous there from you. As Anderson has his pocket picked by Sammy Blais. And gets it up to Philip Hedl. Hedl along the left side. Yeah, big win for the Knicks tonight as well. But I would say it's a bigger win for the Rangers against Florida. But it's good thing as it looks like Philip Hedl might be a little hurt. You wonder if that hit will have any long-term effects as Weber and Blais for the second time tonight. Some bad blood here. As Weber with the uppercut. Now another uppercut from Blais. And now, well, we might have to see a third fight in the third period. As Weber won the first, Blais gets revenge here in the second. As Weber holding his ear, might have a little cauliflower ear after that one. What's up, Mike the Bite? Let's see, you want the Kraken to win? No, they're not. We're not playing them in my game, but the Kraken are a solid team. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but they'll be about 500 this year. For sure, Ryan. For sure. Exactly. And I think that's why, to me, it's got to be Fox or Kreider. To me, I say Fox, but I do not think Panarin or Zabinijad are captain material. I don't think they're leaders, honestly. As that one gets away from the Ranger defense, Lehkonen down low, shot saved by Georgiev. Nemeth clears away from danger and starts back the other way. Sends it across to Alexis Lafreniere, shot saved by Allen. Rising shot held against his shoulder with 9 minutes left here in the second. Yeah, Mike the Bite, it's fine, buddy. Zabinijad versus Lehkonen to the right of Allen. One back to Chirot. Over to Drouin. Knocked off his stick by Lindgren. Adam Fox gets the loose puck and sends it up to Craig Smith, who we acquired in a trade with Boston. Sends it back to Lindgren. Lindgren now pinching in top of the slot. Saved by Allen. Rebound. Bounces over the stick of Zabinijad and goes to Savard. Savard will send it deep. Fox will get it and send it all the way around to Lindgren. And the Rangers again start back the other way. Only 1-0. Jake Allen doing everything he can to keep the Canadiens in this game as they have not mustered much offense. Caulfield now down low gets a shot off saved by Alexander Georgiev. And back the other way come the Rangers as Craig Smith got it in the corner and now sends it up to Lindgren. Lindgren gains the blue line, leaves it for Panarin. The Breadman shot saved by Allen with the stick. Edmondson gets it in the corner. Panarin intercepts now. Shot deflected on net, save with the left pillow by Allen. Good deflection there, I think, in front by Zabinijad. Edmondson back the other way for Montreal. Gets it to Suzuki. Makes a move around Trouba. Shot saved by with the stick by Georgiev. And Edmondson gets it in the corner. To Toffoli. Back to Petrie at the blue line. Down low to Gallagher. Shot saved with the glove. And Georgiev will freeze it with 3:16 left in the period. Oh, there you go, Mike the Bite. Much appreciated. Yeah, the beard's coming in nice. Yeah, no, Ryan, exactly. I think Mika and Panarin are your A's, and then Fox or Kreider is your C. One of those two is... if the Rangers decide to do as Gallagher down low and goes 5-hole. He opened up Georgiev, his second of the year against the Rangers, his 6th of the season overall. And just like that, we are tied at 1. 2:46 left here in the second. Toffoli and Edmondson the assists. So after a little bit of a sustained pressure, and finally Montreal starting to find their offensive groove as this is sent deep by Gallagher. Rooney will get there first for the Rangers. 2 minutes left in the second, and Rooney can't get it out of the zone, but then he checks Gallagher, but Gallagher's able to send it deep. Nemeth is able to get it and starts back the other way again. Nemeth sends it up to Sammy Blais out of the sim bin for another fight tonight. Leaves it for Lafreniere. Backhand shot saved by Allen. And he snatches it out of the sky as the Rangers will get some fresh skaters on the ice with 20 seconds left in the period. I'm playing Chell 22. That's right, Jackson. Yeah, go Braves. Congrats to the Braves. Congrats to the Atlanta fan base for your first world championship in baseball since 1995 as Capo Caco intercepts that one and deflected in. Oh, what a pretty goal by Ryan Strome, his 9th of the year. Montreal won the faceoff, but on the pass to try and get the breakout, Capo Caco intercepts. He throws it towards the net, and Ryan Strome gets the deflection goal by Jake Allen. So after a scoreless first, we've had 3 here in the second. 2 for the Rangers, 1 for the Canadiens, and none more backbreaking than that one with only 7 seconds left in the period. The only helper goes to Caco as the faceoff won here by Montreal. Shot saved by Georgiev. Easy shot from the blue line as the period now expires. But the Rangers take a 2-1 lead into the second intermission because of that man, Ryan Strome, here at Madison Square Garden. Yeah, that's true, Ryan. I think that's fair. If they do a third A, it should go to whoever doesn't get the C. Let's go, Rangers! What's up? If you guys haven't, be sure to check out my recent videos. I haven't been getting a lot of love there. It all helps. So again, all the follows help, likes help. It's good to see folks popping in here on for a little bit. We'll do this here on TikTok, mostly because my phone battery is going to die. But Rangers out shooting Montreal 22-6. That's usually what it sounds like in real life for the Rangers, usually being outshot like 22-6. Rangers out hitting Montreal 12-9. Faceoffs 10-5 in favor of Montreal. That's very realistic. Rangers not good in the faceoff dot this year. As Zabinijad versus Suzuki, I don't know if you saw in real life, the Rangers were outshot 45-18 tonight, but they were still able to pull out the 4-3 win against Florida. As Petrie along the left side hit hard by Fox. I really do think that this is the Rangers, their offensive woes are going to come back and bite them at some point. They were lucky to get some goals tonight, but as Knight just didn't have it. But at some point, when Shesterkin's not on, well, you see what happened in Calgary the other night as Craig Smith lets it rip, saved by Allen. Panarin gets it in the corner, and now Artemi Panarin, the bread man, delivers off the far post, beats the glove of Allen, his 7th of the year. The top line delivers some insurance. Just call them State Farm, as there's your insurance goal here early in the third. Rangers up 3-1. Maybe Ryan Lafreniere could get an A maybe in the future. Dude's got to start picking it up as well. Him, Capo Caco, a lot of these guys need to start picking up the offense. Zabinijad and Smith the assists as this faceoff won by Montreal. Petrie with the puck, that's up to Suzuki. Condre Miller takes the loose puck, now up to Capo Caco. Cross ice to Kreider, back to Strome. Oh, some pretty passing there from the Rangers, but Allen hugging the post as he goes all across the crease, robs Ryan Strome of a second goal, and back the other way comes Montreal before Kreider picks Toffoli's pocket. Kreider now, long pass for Capo Caco behind the defense. Caco backhand shot saved by Allen as he freezes it in the crease with almost 5 minutes gone here in the third. You know, actually, I don't know how Detroit's doing now either. They got off to a solid start. They were 500 through their first 10 games, but I don't know where they are now in the standings if they'll be able to keep that up. But Detroit actually has a decent young core as Rooney throws it on net, save by Allen. Gets his own rebound, backhand save again by Allen. He'll freeze it again. The Rangers are 7-3-3, and I know we gave Florida their first regulation loss tonight. A big win as the Rangers improved to 7-3-3. Ryan, I completely agree. For those of you who can't see Ryan on Twitch chat here talking about the Ranger offense needs to start producing, and it's true. They need to. What's up, Stone? How's it going? They need to start producing offensively consistently. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to keep this up. The reason why the Rangers are 7-3-3 is solely because of their goalie, Shesterkin. Igor Shesterkin has been single-handedly carrying this team. Oh, dude. Dude, the booster, the COVID booster, absolutely obliterated me. I got mine Friday. I'm just starting to feel better now. 72 hours of hell. As Lafreniere's shot saved by Allen there freezes it in the crease with 11:41 left. I think Georgiev's a great backup, New York Matt. I think Georgiev's a great backup. But that's all he is. He'll never be a starter. At best, if the Rangers get another young good goalie, Georgiev would be good trade bait at the deadline, honestly. If they need like if the Rangers want to get like another scorer or something, Georgiev might be a piece to move if they have somebody they feel can take over the backup role. Shesterkin's the guy. Panarin across ice to Smith, intercepted by Dvorak. Christian Dvorak now starting back the other way. I'm also a Yankee fan. Already lost a lot of guys. Gardner's probably going to retire. A save there by Georgiev as he freezes the puck here in our game. Andrew Velasquez went to the Angels. Tim LaCastro went to the Red Sox. Greg Allen went to the Pirates. Face-off won by Montreal. Shot blocked there nicely off the stick of Weber. Can't clear it, though. Hoffman back to Dvorak. Shot blocked by Keandre Miller. And Georgiev finishes off, pushing it away back up to Capo Kakko to Strome. Back to Kakko. Shot saved by Allen. Kreider gets the rebound, but he can't bury it. Now kicks it around the boards. Kakko finds it in the corner. Gets it to Trouba at the point. Trouba pinching in. Jacob Trouba's shot. Can't get his own rebound as he crashed the net. Anderson finds it for Montreal. Up to Dvorak. Cross ice to Weber. 7 minutes left here in the third. Rangers up by 2. Looking for one more goal, probably to put it away. Capo Kakko with the puck. Hit at center ice, but Strome ends up finding it. Ryan Strome from the left circle puts in the brakes and starts doing a button hook. To the top of the slot. Shot saved there. Capo Kakko gets the rebound. Kakko moving into the slot. Now pulls up. Moves to the left circle. Shot saved with the glove by Allen. A sprawling save to keep this game at 3-1. Yeah, I got Moderna, and it was even worse than Pfizer. Ryan, I completely agree. You send Georgiev somewhere to a team that's rebuilding, and he'd be a good temporary number one. As Lindgren gets laid out there by Drouin, and now back the other way comes Montreal. Fox repays the favor. Panarin gets the loose puck. Starts to break out with Zabinijad. Can't get it across ice, but Panarin picks up the loose puck. Now back to Zabinijad. Zabinijad down low looking for a second, and he scores! His second of the night! His 10th of the year! He went backhand, opened up Allen, and pushed it through the 5-hole, and the Rangers go up 4-1 here in the world's most famous arena. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. I think he'll just retire. C-Dids, I think he'll just retire. As Zabinijad loses the face-off there. Panarin and Fox the assist. And yeah, that's a good one, Ryan. Lindgren met God on that hit. His brain bucket got busted off his head, and but he seems to be okay, thankfully. Fox circling the right circle, hit by Caulfield. Cole Caulfield back the other way for Montreal. 2.5 left here in the game. As I'm going to say, the Rangers are going to probably be able to hold on to this lead. Knock on wood. Drouin, his pass intercepted by Zabinijad. The Rangers done a good job of just stifling the Montreal offense all night tonight. As Kulak hits Zabinijad and takes the puck away and starts back the other way. Less than a minute to go now. To Foley, cross ice to Savard, up to Cole Caulfield. He's tripped up by Adam Fox. A bad penalty here late in the third. First penalty of the game, actually. I should say, first minor of the game. We've had a couple of fighting penalties, but this is going to be the first power play for either team with only a minute to go. Gallo's under contract for 1 more year. I wish we would get rid of Gallo because I think he's garbage. I hope we re-sign Rizzo, and as much as I hate to say it, we can probably trade Luke Voigt at this point. Shot wide of the net there by Montreal, and it clears all the way out of the zone. And now Barclay Goodrow, shorthanded, has a breakaway shot, short side save by Allen with 45 seconds left in the game. There you go, Ryan. The Rangers put the glue on this one and sealed it up. I like that one. That's a good line there from Ryan here on Twitch chat. McKegg versus Suzuki to the left of Allen. Petrie with the puck now off the face-off win. Pass intercepted by McKegg. He'll send it back deep into his own zone. K'Andre Miller will go back and get it. Miller passing up to Nemeth, short-handed from the point. Slap shot saved by Allen. He'll leave it, passes up to Druin, over to Suzuki. Half a minute left here in the game. Suzuki hit by Miller. McKegg circling, and now he's just going to clear it all the way down, as we got about 15 seconds left now. Petrie starts back the other way. Montreal playing for pride at this point, maybe looking for a stat pad or goal, as this one is all but done. We are in single digits as McKegg clears it out of the zone. Weber sends up to Gallagher. Gallagher down low. Cross ice to Druin. One last save by Georgiev. And the buzzer sounds. The Rangers win here against the Montreal Canadiens 4-1. An impressive complete team victory. That last penalty kill there will also help that special team stat, as the Rangers move to center ice to salute the Garden faithful. Yeah, Heaney got 8.5 to go to the Dodgers. That's right. Yeah, wow. Heaney goes to the Dodgers. Well, bye-bye. Have fun with him. He's probably happy to be back in L.A., actually. All right, so that's the first of 4 games tonight, folks. Come join us at twitch.tv/RayCarcillo if you want to join that chat. Rangers outshot Montreal 37-8. Your number 3 star, by the way, Craig Smith with a pair of helpers. Your number 2 star with a goal and an assist, the bread man Artemi Panarin. The Rangers out-hit Montreal 17-12. Face-offs much in favor of Montreal 18-7. They're 0 for 1 on the power play, but that's about it. Your number 1 star, no surprise, with a hit, a helper, and a pair of goals. Mika Zabinijad, probably one of his more complete games of the year. Definitely the first one he's had in a while. As the Rangers roll 4-1. Definitely one of our easier wins in a while, as now the Rangers will head up north to take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Right, yeah, Breadman got to get that bread. Breadman got to get that bread. Actually, let me take a look at the injury report, see how everybody's doing. Philip Hedl, oof. It's a playable injury, but he tweaked his groin. To play, I'm going to play it safe, actually. I'm going to pull Hedl for this game against Toronto. He'll be back to full strength next game. But we're going to pull Hedl. We're going to put in Kevin Rooney, who has been a healthy scratch lately. So Kevin Rooney will get the start in the third line alongside Lafreniere and Blais. Hedl will get the night off. No reason to push Hedl, especially this early in the year. We're only in mid-November. As, of course, we're going to save the game. Always got to save the game. Save the game. And now we'll head to Toronto. So, I don't know why Georgiev's gotten a couple starts in a row, but we're going to change that. So, Shesterkin back in net after Georgiev got a couple starts in a row. Yeah, Ryan, I know we need more people if we're going to do a poll. If we're going to do a poll in Twitch chat, we got to have more people. But yeah, so if you're watching on TikTok, please join us over on twitch.tv/RayCarcillo. It's always appreciated. But yeah, so the Rangers versus the Leafs now. So we head up to Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Zabinijad versus Matthews. Matthews wins the face-off. These two teams met earlier this year. Is a very good game. I think the Rangers won, 3-2. It's a very close game as Shesterkin is in net. Good back check there by the Rangers, and here they come the other way. A minute gone already here in the first. Panarin moving in, left shot, left circle shot, saved by Mrazek, and he freezes it. Welcome, Conrad. Everybody popping in. Everybody who's been talking and commenting on TikTok. I appreciate it. Strome versus Matthews now. Face-off won again by Matthews to Brody. Brody in the trapezoid, circling in his own zone. Looking to start the breakout. Sends it across to Muzzin. Now it'll be his responsibility, but good forecheck by the Rangers. As Miller now keeps it in. Good bad turnover by Toronto. Kreider across the blue line to Trouba. Trouba top of the slot blocked. His shot doesn't get through. And Marner now will get it out of danger and move it up to neutral ice. Marner now circling back, sends it over to Muzzin. Back up to Nylander. Nylander gains the blue line, leaves it for Matthews. Matthews from the right circle, shot saved by Shesterkin. Strome clears the rebound away from danger and sends it up to Kakko. Kakko gets pinched at the point, but the puck kicks forward, and Strome goes and gets it behind the Toronto net. Strome being chased, settles back, sends it to the point, but Marner intercepts, and it kicks actually back to Strome. Good deflection for the Rangers. Pass intercepted this time by Marner more cleanly, and Muzzin gets it out of danger. Trouba retreats for the Rangers to go back and get it. And now starts back the other way with Miller. Passes up to Kreider. Kreider gains the zone. Kreider sends it cross ice, but goes through Kakko. He'll retrieve it against the boards. Pressured there. Passes back to the point for Fox. Fox pinching in. Shot doesn't get through. Marner there pushes it away from Strome. Muzzin in the corner with the loose puck. Sends it across ice to Ritchie. Ritchie now moving through the neutral zone. Gains the center ice line. Now starts to circle back as he looks for a clean pass. Instead, he'll move forward now, gain the blue line, and moves down low. His pass intercepted by Kreider, and back the other way come the Rangers. 9 minutes gone here in the first. Kreider along the left side. He gets pinched hard and loses the puck to Marner. Marner back up to Ritchie. Ritchie moving through the neutral zone, but again has his pocket picked by Kreider. Sends it across ice to Fox. Fox will gain the blue line now. Fox near top of the slot, shot saved by Mrazek. Sammy Blais sends it back to the point, but there's nobody there. A little miscommunication there by the Rangers. Oof, just like the real-life Rangers. 10 minutes gone here now in the first, as Lindgren now will do a bank pass up to Sammy Blais at center ice. Blais moves into the offensive zone. Shot saved by Mrazek. Punched into the corner, but Rooney is there. Rooney down low. Pass intercepted by Muzzin, looking for the one-timer to Lafreniere. He picks his pocket. Lafreniere's shot doesn't get through. Muzzin being harassed there, but a good forecheck by the third line of the Rangers. He gets hit hard, but it gets up to Kashe. Kashe hit hard, but gets it down to Ritchie. Ritchie shot. Oh, he just hit it with the post. He's just wide off the outside of the post. And the Rangers breathe a sigh of relief there. A perfect opportunity for Toronto, but they can't cash in. Zabinijad now back the other way for the Rangers. Back to the point for Ruunanen. Ruunanen across to Nemeth. Patrick Nemeth shot. Oh, it hits Zabinijad squarely in front of the net. It doesn't go through. Now Tavares back the other way. Tavares hit at the blue line by Nemeth. And the sweet Swede now works back the other way. Leaves it for Craig Smith. Smith shot high and wide. Might have got a piece of it, did Mrazek, as Panarin now circling behind the net. Panarin to Zabinijad. Intercepted. Shot saved by Mrazek as it got through. Deflected now. Picking the pocket is Panarin. Panarin shot save again by Mrazek. Smith now in the corner has his pocket picked by Tavares. Tavares now starting to break out for Toronto. Back the other way up to Kashe. Kashe now hit at the blue line. Smith gets the puck, and here come the Rangers. Rangers back the other way. Craig Smith now moving to the left circle. Takes a shot. Saved by Mrazek with the glove, and he'll freeze it for a much-needed break with 3 minutes left in the first. Yeah, Ryan, the Flyers are a team to watch out for, man. The Flyers are going to be good, too. As William Nylander being looked at on the bench by the training staff, he might be flexing his arm. You wonder if that last hit shook him up a little bit, as McKegg versus Spezza now. Face-off won by Toronto. And here comes Wayne Simmons. Simmons gets by Trouba, but not Goodrow. Now picks his pocket down low, and Simmons goes 5-hole for his third of the year as he beats Tsar Igor. Igor Shesterkin gives one up, 5-hole, and it's 1-0 Toronto. What's up, Brian? How's it going? Spezza versus McKegg now. Face-off one back to Sandin. Across to Simmons. Hit by Trouba. Back pass to Spezza. Up to Simmons. Simmons hits it off of Goodrow. Good poke check there by the fourth-line winger. Knocked out to center ice. And now Toronto back the other way. Down low. Intercepted by Miller. Intercepts the one-timer meant for Kerfoot. Back to McKegg, back to Condre Miller. Shot saved by Mrazek. A big save there as Miller showing off his offensive skills. Shot, save, rebound, cleared away from danger by Toronto as the horn expires. If that was a Ranger there, it'd be 1-1. Instead, at the end of 20 minutes of play here at Scotiabank Arena, it is 1-0 Leafs. What's up, 31B? It has been a while. How you doing, buddy? Rangers out shooting Toronto 9-2, but Toronto up 1-0. Rangers out hitting Toronto 6-3, and Toronto has won all 4 faceoffs. All right, so nobody's watching here on so we're gonna call it. I appreciate the folks who did watch and who liked, but no reason to kill the battery anymore. And there we go. Yeah, we had 202 people pop in though. Not bad. Well, it's good to be busy, 31B. It's good to be busy. Matthews versus Zabinijad. Center ice. Second period about to get underway. Face-off won by Toronto. Back to Brody. Nylander with the puck. Good to see him back on the ice if you're a Leafs fan. Puck knocked off his stick. Zabinijad finds it. Gains the zone. Circling near the point. Now moving towards the top of the slot. Shot through a screen. Saved by Mrazek. Just trying to take up space there and is able to hit the blocker. As now Marner gains the zone. Back to Nylander. Down low, looking for the one-timer, but it goes all the way through the corner, and Zabinijad finds it. Well, Ryan, I mean, I think the thing is that less people like hockey. More people like, at least for me, a lot of more folks watch during baseball season. As Lindgren's shot saved by Mrazek. The thing is baseball is over. So, but I have noted, I think it's also the fact that it's the school year's going on, so a lot less folks are around during the week now. As Marner is hit by Lindgren, goes back and gets the loose puck, gets up to Brody at the point. He'll send it deep. Good job there by Matthews to win the race. Now back to Marner, into the slot, poked away. Muzzin keeps it at the blue line. Marner, back to Brody. Toronto sustained pressure here, no shots, but Matthews finally takes one, saved by Shesterkin. Now another one-timer saved by Shesterkin. 2 in a row. 2 big saves by Tsar Igor as Strome finally gets it to Panarin and out. Panarin, cross ice for Kakko. Shot doesn't get through. Marner there causing trouble. Hit by Kakko now. The Rangers, good forecheck as this second line starts to take it to Toronto. Strome shot saved by Mrazek with the blocker. Kakko now tries to get it cross ice, but Ritchie intercepts. Strome, though, keeps it in. He loses it to Hall. Hall over to Marner. Marner now. Neutral ice, poked away by Miller, and he'll be offsides. 31B, I had TikTok on. Sometimes it's good to draw folks from TikTok to Twitch to let them know I'm live by doing a live TikTok at the same time. Hopefully, Ryan, I hope so too, buddy. As Rooney versus Tavares, Rooney wins the face-off over to Miller. First face-off win of the night for the Rangers. Now back to Rooney. Rooney, top of the slot. Oh, and Kevin Rooney scores! His first of the year! Oh, he's in for the injured Philip Hedl, who tweaked his groin last game. And Kevin Rooney says, thank you for putting me in the lineup. Let's tie this game up at 1. Kevin Rooney beats Mrazek over the glove on the far post. And we are knotted at 1. 31B, top shelf where mama hides the cookies. I like that one. Condre Miller, the only assist on the play. That's what happens when you win faceoffs, folks. It's a shame we don't win more. Kashe in the corner now for Toronto. Back to Riley at the point. Riley across the hall at the other point. He has it taken away by Sammy Blais. Blais now 2-on-2 back the other way from the left circle shot. Mrazek saw that one all the way, and he'll freeze it in the crease. You see there, Mrazek and Shesterkin. Shesterkin, a GAA under 1, but he's given up 1 tonight. Spezza versus McKegg, and Toronto's going to need another if they're going to win this game. McKegg wins it back to Roonenin. Roonenin now, top of the slot, deflects on net, saved by Mrazek. That he was going right, and it kicked left. Good deflection there, but not good enough as Simmons, who has the only goal tonight for Toronto, gets absolutely turned around like a helicopter. What a hit right there at the point, and back come the Rangers. Goodrow, moving down low. His shot is blocked by Sandin, and gets it up to Kerfoot. Kerfoot now hit at the blue line, and again come the Rangers back the other way. Roonenin across to Goodrow. Tries to get it down to McKegg. McKegg in the left circle. Back to Roonenin at the point. Across to Nemeth. Nemeth lets it rip. Mrazek through his screen. Makes the save, and he holds. Take care, Ryan. Have a good night, buddy. Spezza versus Rooney now as the third line comes out with 6:34 left in the second. Face-off won by Rooney to... Oh, Nemeth can't keep it onside. Bad pass there from Rooney as they tried to go point to point. So now it'll be a neutral zone face-off. Spezza versus Rooney again. So Rangers have won 3 of the 5 face-offs this period. A much-needed turnaround in that stat column as Rooney wins another. This one back to Rooney again. Rooney this time gets it across the blue line, but Kerfoot takes it away and gets it across to Sandin. Sandin or Sandine? I don't know. Dermott now across to Spezza. Spezza hit by Rooney, and Rooney gets the loose puck. Sweeps it over to Nemeth, and Nemeth now long pass to Sammy Blais. Blais onside, like he was the other night in Calgary. Move towards the slot, puts in the break shot, saved by Mrazek. He had it lined up perfectly with 4:11 left in the second. His third line with some sustained pressure, so they'll get themselves an extra 30 seconds maybe out in the ice as Comp versus Rooney now. Face-off won by Rooney, back to Condre Miller. Miller, top of the slot, shot, deflected on net, Lafreniere hits the outside of the cage on the rebound. Couldn't get it in, as now a shot far post, save again by Mrazek. And now Sammy Blais tries to go backhand, but he's hit hard in front of the net, and the puck kicks loose. Rooney finds it now to Miller. Across to Jacob Trouba, his shot is blocked. Lafreniere finds the top of the slot, moves to the left circle, shot saved by Mrazek, and he'll freeze it with 2:13 left in the period. Oh yeah, 31B. I hate Aaron Boone so much. I really think the Yankees made a mistake again. Face-off won by McKegg for the Rangers as Lindgren gets the puck now. Sends it back to Fox at the blue line. His shot is blocked, doesn't get through. McKegg, though, keeps it in barely as Kampf then gets a good second effort and pushes it to center ice. McKegg recovers there. And now tries to send it to the point, but it's knocked away. Kampf again with the puck, moving back into his own trapezoid. Starting to break out now. His pass intercepted by Dryden Hunt. Good anticipation there as he cuts in front of it. Adam Fox gets the loose puck. Long pass to Barclay. Goodrow behind the defense. Goodrow cutting in. Can't get anything on it. Good back check there as the puck just sits in the crease. And Mrazek covers it up as time expires. But the Rangers tie it at 1. After the Maple Leafs got one in the first, the Rangers get one here in the second. We got ourselves a good one here going into the third. Knotted at 1. Rangers out shooting Toronto 20-4, outshot them 11-2 that period, out hitting them 12-5 for the game. Rangers also won 6 of the 8 faceoffs, that period, so each team has won 6 now in the game. Will we have a winner decided here in the third period? Matthews, Zabinijad, center ice. We are underway. Matthews wins another one against Zabinijad as Brody gains the zone now. He's hit by Mika there, and Panarin gets the loose puck. Moves behind his own net now. Long pass for Craig Smith at center ice. Smith waits for reinforcements and then crosses the blue line with Zabinijad. Smith shot on net, saved by Mrazek, loose puck. Nylander sweeps it away from danger and gets it over to Marner. Marner now gains the blue line temporarily and now does completely as he fights with Fox. Puck kicks loose to Panarin. The bread man delivers it over to Craig Smith, or tried to anyway. Bit of a missed pass there as Muzzin intercepts and gets it to Nylander. Now Matthews. Matthews double teamed, still gets it down low. Matthews circling in the right circle, leaves it for Nylander. Shot saved by Shesterkin, and Nylander scores his third of the year as he beats Shesterkin glove side. Matthews and Nylander camping in the slot. The Rangers couldn't get it away from danger. Shesterkin made the initial save, but not the second one. As Zabinijad and Tavares now will face off at center ice. One back by Tavares. Gets it over to Ritchie as this top line just has not delivered offensively or defensively tonight, unfortunately. Muzzin down low. Ritchie's shot hits the outside of the cage. Ritchie to Kashe. Kashe pitching it. Oh, and he beats Shesterkin glove side. It's 3-1 Toronto. Well, you knew the Rangers weren't going to win every game. They were 16-0 coming into Toronto tonight. And, well, the Leafs are just too good. It might be their night as this one won back to Muzzin. 15 minutes to go. Kashe takes it deep. Hit by Kreider, but he gets it up to Brody. Now up to Ritchie. Ritchie hit at the point by Strome, but he sends it deep. Keandre Miller gets it. Circles back the other way. Miller, long pass up to Strome. Gains the zone. Left circle shot saved by Mrazek with the glove. And he'll freeze it for a face-off. This is a big night for the Leafs if they can pull off this win. Not only will they knock off the best team in the league, but they'll get themselves back to 500 here. As this face-off won by Rooney back to Rooney. Now over to Lafreniere at the point, pinching in. Lafreniere's shot, Mrazek saw it all the way, and he freezes it as Rooney was digging for a rebound. Looking for his second of the night and the year. Rooney versus Spezza again. Rooney's done very well in the face-off dot. Face-off won again by Rooney to Rooney. As Rooney now, top of the slot. Oh, and Tico Rooney scores his second of the year. The rookie gets himself Tarmo Rooney. Gets himself his second of the year. We got ourselves a game here about midway through the third. Again, Rooney winning the face-offs. He should get the only helper there on Rooney's goal. And he does. Do the Rangers have another in their bones with 12 and a half left in regulation as Rooney hits Simmons? Simmons, though, fights him off. Circling at center ice, he'll send it deep. And Patrick Nemeth will get it in the trapezoid. So this third line really delivering tonight as now Rooney gains the zone. Rooney down to Lafreniere. Lafreniere missed the one-timer. As now Lafreniere gets it to Sammy Blais, shot, rebound, Lafreniere scores! Oh, but the ref is waving off the goal, and the Rangers can't believe it. They're going to say Sammy Blais hit Mrazek as he went by, and that's what prevented him from getting to Lafreniere's goal. Lafreniere arguing he wouldn't have gotten there anyway, but it doesn't matter, no goal. What a way to take that goal off the board here at this point in the game. As Rooney rocks Spezza, and the Rangers start back the other way. Lafreniere thought he had his fourth of the year as Zabinijad to Panarin now has his pocket picked. Riley back to Spezza. Smith takes it away at center ice and gets it over to Patrick Nemeth. Nemeth from the left circle, saved by Mrazek. Good slapper there. Tough break for the Rangers. As the fourth line comes out now, McKegg versus Matthews. Best face-off man for the Rangers. And he wins, he beats Matthews. As Lindgren now has the puck, circling, seeing if these bottom lines can deliver again. Fox, the Goodrow, deflected on net by Dryden Hunt, but Mrazek was right there and ready for it. As you see there, Andre Kache looking for his 50th goal of his career. Matthews versus McKegg again to the left of Mrazek. Face-off won this time by Matthews. Riley with the puck gets it to Marner. Now over to Matthews. This top line for Toronto doing it all. Matthews gets it to Marner. Sent deep now by Toronto. Lindgren with the puck. Up to Goodrow. Goodrow gains the zone. Lets one rip. Saved by Mrazek as the Rangers crash the net, and he freezes the puck. Toronto is being outshot 28-8, one of Shesterkin's worst nights in terms of goals allowed. Matthews versus Strome now. Face-off won by Strome. Back to Trouba. Trouba's shot saved by Mrazek. A beauty there as Capo Caco sends it down low to Strome. Poked away by Nylander. Chased by Miller. Now chased by Strome. The puck kicks to Riley, though. Fortunate for Toronto as it was right on the doorstep. Marner now can't get by Kreider as he made a move. Kreider now sends it cross ice, and Strome is there. 4 minutes to go. Rangers down 3-2. One goal disallowed already. As Capo Caco sends it deep. Strome gets it. Strome gets it to Kreider, and one pass too many, and instead Tavares intercepts and starts back the other way. Back to Kache, shot saved by Shesterkin. Haven't said that much tonight as Trouba gets it out of danger, and up to Capo Caco. Caco along the left side, hit hard, but he holds on to it. Kakko down low, backhander shot, and he scores! He got his own rebound off the backhand, and he pushed it through the 5-hole, his 5th of the year, and the Rangers do end up finding the equalizer and tie it at 3 late in the 3rd here in Toronto. There's a chance the winning streak stays alive. A back-breaking goal with less than 2 minutes to go. Trouba and Shesterkin the assists. Face-off won by the Rangers. Fox with the puck sends it back for Lindgren. Lindgren now, his pass deflected to Kase. Kase hit hard there by Fox. Rangers trying to recover. Some sloppy play here after getting the tying goal, as now Fox gets it up to Lindgren. To Zabinijad, less than a minute to go. Zabinijad putting on the brakes. Shot saved by Mrazek. Saw it all the way, and he freezes it. And here comes that third line again, led by Kevin Rooney, at least for tonight, as Philip Hedl is a sort of healthy scratch. His groin is bothering him. Face-off won by Matthews, back to Brody. Brody starts to break out to Nylander. Nylander gains the zone, but hit by Rooney, and Sammy Blais goes and gets the puck. 35 seconds left here in regulation. Long pass for Rooney along the left side. Left circle now, circling. Passing to Lafreniere, one-timer, couldn't get anything on it. Muzzin did a good job to break up that pass, and now starts back the other way. Circling at center ice, gets it to Nylander. Poked away there, Sammy Blais now. 17 seconds left in regulation. Blais from the left circle, saved by Mrazek, and he'll freeze it with 12.5 left. Tavares versus McKegg. The Rangers would rather have the better face-off man out there right now. They have faith the fourth line can put some offensive pressure on, but Tavares won it anyway. Kase with the puck with 9 seconds left. He's sandwiched between a pair of Rangers, but Muzzin gets the loose puck up to Ritchie. 3 seconds left. Ritchie at the point, hit by Lindgren, and we are going to overtime. So despite a poor performance from Shesterkin, the Rangers find enough offense to force overtime at the end of regulation. We are knotted at 3 here in Toronto. So the Rangers scored a goal basically 1 every 11 shots. The Leafs 1 every 3. Rangers out shooting Toronto 33-9, out hitting them 19-6. Toronto winning 60% of the faceoffs 15-10. That's 15 out of 25 for you math majors out there. And now we've got some 3-on-3 overtime hockey. Matthews, Riley, and Marner versus Panarin, Zabinijad, and Fox. Face-off is won again. Actually, it was won by Zabinijad. He finally beat Matthews, but then turns it over to Marner. Now Zabinijad has to pick his pocket, and now Marner picks it back the other way. 2-on-1, Matthews and Marner. Shot saved by Shesterkin, and he'll freeze it with 3:51 left in the overtime period. Wow, Marner has 25 points already in 16 games. As Rooney comes out here trying to win the faceoff. Riley shot blocked by Trouba. Gets another shot, gets a second shot off. This one saved by Shesterkin. As Rooney now gets it to Roonenin. He can't get it out of the zone. Now finally he does. Roonenin gains the zone. Roonenin to Rooney. Shot saved by Mrazek on the one-timer. With 2.5 left in the overtime period. I'm going to say this right now, if it goes to a shootout, we'll probably lose. Strome versus Matthews now. To the right of Mrazek. Face-off won by Matthews to Riley. Back to Marner. Marner hit by Lindgren. Good, clean hit there as Kakko now gets the puck and gets it over to Lindgren. Lindgren gains the zone. Back to Kakko. Shot saved by Mrazek short side. And he'll freeze it with less than 2 minutes left in overtime. With Toronto's scores, you have to imagine a shootout favors them. Tavares versus Strome to the left of Mrazek now. Face-off won by Tavares to Riley. Riley up to Tavares. 2-on-1. Over to Nylander. Shot saved. Strome clears it from the crease. Oh, it was just sitting there for Tavares. And now Kakko breakaway and saved by Mrazek with the right leg. Kakko tried to get him to go down early, but he wouldn't. He stayed with him the whole way. Strome keeps it in, gets it to Kakko now. Kakko's hit from behind. Nylander sends it over to Riley. And here comes Toronto back the other way. Riley over to Tavares. Poked away beautifully by Strome before he gets the slapper off. Kako gets it to Lindgren. Now to Strome. The cross for Lindgren goes wide. Tavares now, though, hit by Kako. Tavares versus Lindgren one-on-one. His puck gets knocked off his stick and Kako finds it. Now over to Zabinijad, fresh off the bench. A minute left in overtime. Mika Zabinijad putting on the brakes. Zabinijad circling, shot saved by Mrazek, and he'll freeze the puck. Back and forth, the overtime period is gone. Both goaltenders have done well. Couple of 2-on-1s for Toronto, a breakaway for the Rangers. Face-off won by Zabinijad. The Breadman Panarin shot is blocked, and it goes over the glass. And it looks like there's going to be tripping on Panarin. So the Rangers will have the rare Marner tripped Panarin, I mean. So the Rangers will have the rare 4-on-3 power play here in overtime with 52 seconds left. So a pair of defensemen now join Rooney and Kreider. 4-on-3, face-off won by Toronto, but Kreider will actually get it. And now sends it across to Fox. Fox by himself, shot with the blocker, save with the blocker, by Mrazek, and now Toronto is happy to play for the shootout. They cleared all the way down. The pressure is on the Rangers. As now actually is 3 forwards, Zabinijad, Kreider, and Rooney. Zabinijad, right circle, shot save by Mrazek. Rooney can't get the rebound. And now Rooney, Kreider shot, rebound, saved by Mrazek. Second shot blocked by Muzzin. Kreider down low in the trapezoid, across to Rooney, and Kevin Rooney scores! His second of the game! The Rangers win in overtime! The winning streak continues! The Rangers come from behind! They were down 3-1 in the third, and they score 3 unanswered with the game winner with less than half a minute left in overtime on the power play. Kreider feeds Rooney, and he beats Mrazek, and the Rangers win 4-3. Kevin Rooney, your game winner. William Nylander, your number 3 star with a goal. Rangers outshot Toronto 41-12, out-hit them 21-6. Toronto won 19 of 31 faceoffs. The Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play. Tarmo Reunanen, your 2nd star, a goal and 3 hits. He made it 3-2 with his goal. And your number 1 star with 2 goals and an assist, filling in for the injured Philip Hedl, is Kevin Rooney. In the overtime, Rooney, the only assist goes to Kreider, officially with 19 seconds left in the game. Or in overtime, I should say, because then it would have went to a shootout if he didn't score. A power play goal for Rooney. Kreider with the assist. The Rangers win 4-3. A thriller at Scotiabank. And I believe that the Leafs have 7 overtime losses. Look at that record. The Leafs are 5-6-7. The Hurricanes have 4. Like I said, a couple of teams have a lot of overtime losses. Some have none. The Hurricanes have 4, the Golden Knights have 3, but the Leafs have 7 overtime losses. That's a heartbreaker right there. Because actually, if they win that game, they'd actually hold. They technically would be in a wild card, but it's still early to talk about that. So Philip Hedl back to full strength as the Rangers now continue their little mini Canadian road trip up to Ottawa. Kevin Rooney making a case that maybe he should be one of these starting 4 centers, but we'll have to see. Maybe we'll see at the trade deadline and see what we get, see who we can give up. Or it also helps his value. But Philip Hedl now back in the lineup, third line center. Shesterkin did not play his best hockey, but he pulls out the win. And now the Rangers take on the 8-1 Senators. And Capo Caco, I didn't realize, 17 points. He had a couple helpers. 75 goals and 12 assists now. Look at that. Way better than in real life. And yeah, Hedl missed the game. I think that was only, Rooney's 4th game of the year? 5th. It was his 5th game. He had an assist in 4 games, but definitely, easily his best game of the year, right? As I remember what happened was Lafreniere got hurt, Hedl moved to the wing, and then Rooney moved to center, played center. So there you go. So, but still, good to see him getting the goal scoring sheet there. Good for him. Not in real life. It's a digital recreation. Anyway, Rangers head. Actually, did I save the game? I saved. This is where the paranoia kicks in sometimes. You always forget. Like as a gamer, it's like, did I save? Did I save? You don't ever want to be caught having not saved, right? It's better to save again than to have been caught not saving. As I say that, I'll do it one more time. And we're good. Okay. Game saved. There it is. All right. Let's play some more hockey. And then probably we'll actually have Georgiev play against Buffalo. Yeah. So, the Rangers, on paper, are better in every category than Ottawa. We'll see what happens. That's why we play the game. At the Canadian Tire Center in Canada, Ontario. Canada. Wait, if they're Ottawa. Canada, Ottawa? Anyway, that's what it said in the graphic. Zabinijad loses the faceoff there. Zaitsev with the puck. Passing it along. Gets past his forward there. And Lindgren will get it for the Rangers. Long breakout pass to Panarin. Gains the zone from the left circle. Puts in the break. Shot goes wide. And we got ourselves already maybe a scrum as Zabinijad can't get the one-timer off. Smith now circling. Smith through a screen. His shot doesn't get through. So good job blocking shots here by Ottawa, who definitely play better at home than on the road, like most teams. As Brown gets hit at the blue line by Fox, and it kicks to Smith. So Rangers a little bit of revenge there. Good shot there as Smith pushes it forward, gets the loose puck. Continuing to push it forward, puts it to the slot now, but Norris intercepts and gets it up to Brown. 3.5 gone here in a so far uneventful first, sent deep by Brown. Fox will get it for the Rangers. And now looking to pass up to, bad time for a change for the Rangers as icing is called. Was looking to make the pass to Smith just as Smith got off the ice and Capo Caco got on. He couldn't react fast enough. So it'll come all the way back down. Zabinijad versus Norris. Norris to the left of Shesterkin. Face-off won by Panarin. Panarin with the puck. Long pass up to Capo Caco. Knocked off his stick. But Panarin finds it. He's knocked off of it. And Michael Del Zotto, former Ranger, former Flyer. He's been around the block. Gets it up to Ryan. Down low. Tries to make a move. Good stick check there by the Rangers, though. Gets it off his stick. And Fox now gets the breakout as he sends it up to Zabinijad. Zabinijad along the right side. Tries to get it across to Capo Caco, who does eventually find it. Gets it back to the blue line. Lindgren lets one rip. Saw all the way by Murray. And he'll freeze the puck. 7 minutes gone here in the first. You see there, Capo Caco. Never thought I'd say this. Leading the Rangers in points. 5 goals and 12 assists. Helps when you're on a line with Ryan Strome and Chris Kreider. Face-off won there by the Rangers. Strome with the puck. Blocked by Del Zotto. Knocked off his stick. Ryan finds it, though, for Ottawa. Starts back the other way. Ryan gains the zone, but hit at the point. Loses the puck. Chris Kreider finds it. Kreider up to Strome. Strome across the blue line, back to Kreider. Kreider from the slot. Oh, and Chris Kreider, a pretty goal, his 7th of the year. Beats Murray down low, far side. From the top of the slot, an absolute laser beam. He snapped it off. Chris Kreider, a good feed from Ryan Strome, by the way. And it's 1-0 Rangers here in Ottawa. Tierney versus Hedl now. Back in the lineup after missing the game in Toronto. Strome and Caco, the assists. As Ennis tries to send it deep, but he's hit by Lafreniere, and Blais pushes out of the zone. White goes back and gets it for Ottawa. Now over to Delzato. Sends it over to Ennis. Ennis gains the zone, but hit by Hedel. Sammy Blais now with the puck. Blais gains the center ice line. Now the offensive zone. Left circle shot. Save. Rebound. Hedel couldn't get the good wood on it. And it kind of just sat there as Blais now gets the loose puck. Down low. Lafreniere can't get it down low. And past Murray for the goal, as now it's cleared away by White of Ottawa. Now across to Ennis. Couple of good chances here by the third line. Down low to White. Shot saved by Shesterkin. And Hedel clears the rebound away from danger. Good back check there by the Ranger forward as he leaves it for Rooney, who has 2 goals in the year. His shot saved by Murray. Went through the crease, though. He got most of it. Unfortunately, it's that's Blais. Shot saved by Murray. Good sustained pressure here by the third line. Delzato now up to Brown. Hit by Lafreniere, and he takes it away. Then he gets spun around and spun down by Brown and sends it across to Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk up to Norris. Norris will gain the zone. Hit by Rooney, but gets across ice to Chabot. Down low to Brown. Hit again. Lafreniere gets the loose puck in the Ranger zone and starts to break out with Greg McKegg. Back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere shot saved by Murray. Saw it through his screen. Goodrow now. Looking for McKegg. Doesn't get a lot on it. Good stick check there by Ottawa. McKegg. Backhander misses wide. And Goodrow pushes it back to the point. Condre Miller does keep it in. Miller shot. Oh, just got a piece of it, did Murray, and the Rangers still keep it in. Jacob Trouba with the puck. Cross ice to Miller. Miller shot. Misses high and might be a little wide. Trouba again tries to keep it in, but can't as Brady Tkachuk finally makes a play for Ottawa. Somebody had to. And now moving down low is Tkachuk. Shot saved by Shesterkin. This is the Shesterkin we're used to. Brown shot blocked by Trouba. Bad turnover there by the Rangers in the offensive zone. And now Norris with the puck. Tkachuk through a screen. Saved by Shesterkin. Trouba now pushes it forward to Ryan Strome and out. Finally, the Rangers able to clear it back the other way. Now Kako to Strome. Strome on the left side. Strome shot saved by Murray. And he'll freeze it with 8 seconds left in the period. So it's either Tim Stutzel leads the Senators in points with 5 goals and 10 assists in 15 games. Eric Stahl had a cup of coffee with the Rangers against Ryan Strome to the right of Murray. Face-off won by Ottawa. Chabot with the puck, knocked off the stick by Kako. Strome tries to get it to Kako, but it's knocked away by Zaitsev. 2 seconds, 1, and the period expires. A thrown towards the net haphazardly by Lindgren. Nowhere close. But the Rangers do score. Chris Kreider, his 7th of the year from Capo Kako and Ryan Strome. At the end of 20 here in Ottawa, it's 1-0 Rangers. Rangers out shooting Ottawa 10-3. Hits are 5 apiece. Face-offs in favor of Ottawa 3-2. So pretty close game overall, aside from the offensive stats. I thought Ottawa had a couple more shots there, but I guess not all of them got through or on net. As Zabinijad versus Norris at center ice. Face-off won by Norris, back to Chabot, over to Brown. Hit by Panarin. Artemi Panarin throwing the body a little bit. Goes after the puck in the trapezoid behind the net. Sends it back to the point for Lindgren. Over to Fox. Adam Fox, a blast from the blue line, saved by Murray. And he'll freeze it down quickly. Another quiet night in chat. Norris versus Strome to the right of Murray. Face-off one back to Zaitsev. Up to Tkachuk. Hit as he gets it to Chabot. Over to Norris now. Norris at the blue line. Hit by Miller. Capo Kako with the puck. Starts back the other way for the Rangers. Capo Kako moving to the slot. Through a screen. Misses high and wide. Kako back to the point. Trouba across the blue line. Miller's shot doesn't get through. It's blocked in front. Strome versus Tkachuk. Tkachuk wins that battle and now starts to break out with Norris. Norris back the other way for Ottawa to Brown. Has his pocket picked by Jacob Trouba and Chris Kreider. Kreider knocked it away and Trouba took it. Trouba hit hard down as he's moving down low. A little out of position for Jacob Trouba, but he'll take it. Moves across to Capo Kako. Back to Condre Miller. Left circle. Can't get the shot off. Strome recovers it for the Rangers. Ryan Strome now. Back to the point, looking for Trouba, but Trouba was out of position. It's going to deflect towards the net. Shesterkin pushes it into the trapezoid, where Trouba will get it and start once again the breakout. Trouba up to Chris Kreider. Kreider gains the blue line. Shot, easy save for Murray from the left circle, and he holds. 13:42 left in the second. Rangers up 1-0, as you see there, top 10 in hits. A couple of Rangers in that category. Shesterkin 12-0. A GAA just under one as Stützle versus Hedel to the right of Murray. Face-off won by Stützle to Chabot. Knocked away by Sammy Blais, pushed forward and out of the zone, though, by Ottawa. Nemeth goes back and gets it for the Rangers. Across to Rooney and up to Blais again. Now across to Alexis Lafreniere, shot through a screen, saved by Murray. Tried to glove it, but couldn't get all of it. Goes into the corner, and Lafreniere keeps it in. Lafreniere tries to send it back and actually splits the defense with that pass. Nemeth has to go back and retreat and get it for the Rangers, and does so in the pie slice. Sends up to Blais along the left side. Sammy Blais is hit hard, but does maintain control of the puck. Blais moving along now, still circling, cuts to the slot, shot, doesn't get anything on it as he's checked as he shot. Hedel gets the loose puck. Hedel now moving to the slot, looking for a screen, shot saved by Murray. Hedel gets it down low. Hedel again, this time backhander, shot by Lafreniere, kicked wide. Good block there by Chabot as he sends it across to Stützle. Stützle now at the blue line, across to Ryan. Ryan's shot deflected wide and high off the glass. Ryan, down low, poked away by Philip Hedel. As the Rangers' top line starts to come back out on the ice, Panarin pushes it forward to Craig Smith, along with Hedel. Smith now down low, tries to jam it short side, but Zub sends it back to Ryan, and back comes Ottawa the other way. He's hit by Lindgren as it sends it deep. Fox in the trapezoid now for the Rangers. Back come New York. His pass intercepted by Michael Del Zotto. Ryan now hit as he tries to get it forward, but now recovers it. Sends it to Ennis. Ennis poked it at the blue line. Stützle gets the loose puck. Now Adam Fox gets it. Sends it up to Hedel. Philip Hedel still on the ice. Philip Hedel cutting to the slot. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, and Murray found it in the crease on the line and keeps it out of the net. Good shot by Hedel through a screen. Murray got most of it. He's been struggling with the rebound control tonight. It's Tierney versus McKegg now. To hit to the left of Murray. Wins it back to Goodrow's shot. Save again by Murray. Big rebound, but Zub's able to get into the trapezoid. Now White is hit hard. Bad turnover. Goodrow's shot. Rebound McKegg. Save again. And again a couple of backhanders by Murray. And now McKegg down low. Shot again. Saved by Murray. 3 in a row by McKegg. 3 saves by Murray. Tierney versus McKegg once again. 4:07 left in the second. Face-off won by Tierney. Goodrow picks Ennis' pocket temporarily. Ennis gets it right back. His pass intercepted by McKegg. And back come the Rangers in the fourth line. Across to Goodrow. Down low, shot saved by Murray. And he freezes it against his chest. 3:09 left in the second. Good pressure there by the fourth line. As you see Adam Fox's stats in the year. 2 goals, 5 assists in 17 games. Norris versus Strome. Face-off won by Ottawa. Brown with the puck. Brown starting back the other way. Norris gets it back to Brown. Brown gains the zone. Poked away there. Chris Kreider finds the puck. Sends it across to Lindgren. Now bank pass to Capo Caco. Back to Lindgren. Little give and go. Lindgren back towards Strome. Ryan Strome missed the net. Good one-time opportunity, but Strome missed it high and wide. As Brett Holden, former New York Ranger, sends it now to Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk hit hard by Adam Fox. Ryan Strome, less than a minute to go here in the second. No scoring. As a long pass for Kako is knocked off the stick of one of the Senators. Down low, Holden gets it up to Tkachuk. Tkachuk moves to neutral ice, and that should do it for the period as it is cleared. So an uneventful second period. At the end of 40 here in Ottawa, we got a nail-biter. It's only 1-0 Rangers, as Chris Kreider's goal in the first remains the difference. Rangers outshot Ottawa 10-0 that period. Hits still in favor of Ottawa 7-6. Face-offs in favor of Ottawa 8-3 now, as they won 5 of 6 that period. Norris versus Zabinijad, center ice, as we get the third period underway. Will it be a decisive period? Face-off won by Ottawa. Norris gets it himself over to Brown, hit by Lindgren. And Lindgren takes the loose puck and gives it to Panarin, who then kicks it over to Fox. Fox gains the blue line, lets one rip, saved by Murray, gets his rebound, and shot short side, save again. Zabinijad from the right circle, shot, save again by Murray, and this time it's punched over the glass. It'll be a face-off in the Ottawa zone. Norris versus Strome to the right of Murray. Face-off won by Ottawa over to Chabot. Chabot up to Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk. Hit by Miller, but he gains the blue line anyway. Sends it to the slot for a one-timer, goes wide. Zaitsev keeps it in. Hit by Kreider, but now moving down low. Zaitsev's shot might have been blocked by Trouba. Not sure if Shesterkin had to make the save. Either way, it goes in the corner. Rangers get it. Kreider to Strome. Looks like the Rangers are going to go in the power play here. Somebody called for tripping or holding. Interference. Oh, it had to be one of them. Brady Tkachuk. Well, that's one way to get in the score sheet. So the Rangers go on the man advantage here early in the third, looking for an insurance goal. Rangers have one of the best power plays in the league, but they haven't been on the power play much, at least in terms of percentage. Stahl versus Hedel. Hedel wins it to Kakko. Shot actually hit Hedel as he tried to deflect it, as this is cleared out by Ottawa. Zabinijad goes back and gets it and sends it over to Fox. Fox gains the zone, moves to the left circle. Now cutting to the slot. Fox shot saved by Murray. Kakko rebound, saved short side again by Murray, and he'll freeze the puck. Matt Murray doing everything he can to keep the Senators in the game. The Senators desperate for offense, but obviously with a man in the sin bin, not likely to find it now. Strome versus Norris to the right of Murray. Face-off won by Norris to Zaitsev. Zaitsev can't clear on his first attempt, does a second time. And Fox goes back and gets it for the Rangers in the trapezoid. Fox, short pass up to Panarin. Panarin now tries to get it to Strome, but it's knocked off his stick. Fox gets it at center ice, and back come the Rangers now as they get onside. Fox from the left circle, trying to set something up down low. Instead takes it himself, and Adam Fox pulls the string. His third goal of the year. It's a power play goal for the Rangers. Fox said, don't worry, guys, you can't get open. I'll just do it myself. From the left circle, beats Murray just over the glove. A rising shot on the far post, and it's 2-0 New York. Panarin the only assist on the play, as Zub now for Ottawa gains the zone. Shot misses wide. Shesterkin pushes it into the trapezoid as it deflected back on net. Bad turnover now. Ryan down low. Saved by Shesterkin, and he leaves it for Fox. As now Fox sends it up to Smith. Bank pass to Panarin. Panarin gains the zone. Back to the point for Fox across to Lindgren. Lindgren maintains controls, hounded by a pair of Senators. Gets it back from Smith. Tries to get it to Fox, but Stutzel takes it away. Then he's hit from behind and circles back into his own zone. Del Zotto to Ryan, up to Sanford. Sanford down low. He's sandwiched between a couple of Rangers, and Zabinijad comes away with it. Mika Zabinijad back to Adam Fox, up to Sammy Blais. Blais is hit hard. And now Del Zotto, almost lost to Panarin. That would have been a good breakaway, but Del Zotto, good job there to kind of deke him out. And now to Chuck back the other way, hit at the blue line by Rooney. And Fox starts back the other way for the Rangers as he sends it on the boards to Blais. Sammy Blais up to Philip Hedel. Hedel gives it to Rooney, has his pocket picked by Tkachuk. Rangers up 2-0, halfway here through the third. They scored one in the first and then scored a big power play goal about 5 minutes ago. Lafreniere now gets the puck down deep, moving in short side, but pushed off of it by the Ottawa defense. And it looks like they weren't supposed to do that. Looks like they're going to call interference on Nick Holden. I said Brett Holden before. I was Brett Howden. Nick Holden, obviously, is what I meant. My apologies. As Eric Stahl versus Philip Hedel. Well, Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play, looking to possibly ice this game if they score another one here. Face-off won by Stahl. Zaitsev gets it for Ottawa, now up to Stahl. And he's hit hard by Trouba. Rangers will regroup at center ice. Condre Miller now, back to Kakko. Gains the zone. Kakko lets it rip, saved by Murray as he rips it from the sky with 32 seconds gone on the man advantage. Ottawa's won most of the faceoffs, but that's all they're winning tonight. This will be Hedel versus Stahl again to the right of Murray. Hedel jumped the gun a little early. Stahl pulls it back to Zub easily, and now sends it up to Tierney. Tierney hit hard by Miller, sends it deep, killed more time as Trouba has to go back, and the Rangers regroup. Trouba long pass to Lafreniere, but he was offsides by a mile. Tried to get back, but no such luck. And we'll do it again. Norris versus Hedel to the left of Shesterkin, though. As now Delzato hit by Capo. Caco shorthanded, and now here come the Rangers. Hedel across to Caco. Top of the slot, shot saved by Murray, and he'll freeze it for a face-off in his zone this time. Senators won another face-off. Delzato had a chance for a split second, but couldn't pull the trigger. 7 minutes left in the third. 43 seconds left in this power play. Strome versus Stahl. Stahl wins another one in the faceoff dot. Zub, though, hit by Panarin before getting it out to Tierney. Tierney poked away temporarily by Miller. Tierney trying to make something happen shorthanded. Passes back to the slot, and Stahl gets laid out for his troubles. That'll kill off most of the rest of the penalty. One last rush for the Rangers. Kreider gains the blue line, but we are back to 5-on-5. Kreider bank pass to Miller at the point. Miller now, cross ice, sends it back looking for Kreider, who does keep it in, and now pushes it forward to Trouba. Trouba has his pocket picked by Stahl and gets it across to Holden, fresh out of the sin bin. Holden moving down low against Miller. His pass intercepted by Strome. Back come the Rangers. 5 minutes left here in the game. Panarin along the left side, from the left circle, pinching in. Oh, he hit the post! The bread man just missed the nail in the coffin. And now back come the Senators. Brown moving down low at the puck, hit by Trouba. Gets it back, one-time shot saved by Shesterkin. He hasn't had to be sharp much tonight, but he was there to keep this a 2-goal game. As now Kreider starts to break out for the Rangers with less than 3 minutes to go. Kreider cutting in, shot easy save for Murray. Panarin with the puck. Gets it back to Lindgren. Lindgren cross ice for Kreider, intercepted by Chabot. Now over to Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk. Gets the blue line. Moves down low. One-time shot saved by Shesterkin on Brown. And the Rangers get it away from danger. Fox right now the man in the hour. A minute left in the game. Moving in. Shot. Oh, he missed his second goal of the night by inches. As that goes wide. Lindgren now cutting in. His shot is saved by Murray. And with 48 seconds left and down by 2, it'll be a face-off to, I believe, Murray's left. It is indeed his left, as it'll be Hedel versus Stutzel. Face-off won by Hedel, back to Rooney. Across to Nemeth, who lets it rip. Gets blocked, though. Hedel keeps it in temporarily. Ryan now harassed by Nemeth, and Rooney gets the puck. Sammy Blais with the puck now. Murray can't get to the bench because the Rangers are still in the Ottawa zone. Blais killing time and probably icing this game as Holden sends it up to Ryan. Ryan harassed by Blais, and now finally Murray goes to the bench. Blais with the puck, gets it up to Philip Hedel. Hedel gets hit hard, trying to find a lane, gets it to Lafreniere. Lafreniere from the right circle, backhand shot, and he scores his 4th of the year. An empty net goal, the nail in the coffin, the stat patter for the number 1 overall pick. With 8 seconds left in the third, Stutzel versus McKegg. Hedel and Blais, his line mates, get the assist. Brandstrom up to Stutzel, shot saved by Shesterkin. That'll help his stats as well. As Stutzel down low, one more save for Shesterkin. And the Rangers come into Ottawa and win 3-0. After a nail-biter in Toronto, although not very high scoring, this one really was never in doubt. Ottawa just couldn't get their offense going. And they win 3-0. Odoms, the Rangers aren't good this year. If you've watched the Rangers, they're terrible. They've been super lucky. The Rangers should have 1 win this year. If you were talking about what team was the best team any given night, the Rangers should have 1 win instead of 7. Even tonight, the Rangers were outshot 45-18. The reason why the Rangers won tonight in real life was because Igor Shesterkin is a superstar. At this point, he is. I'm saying it. He is a superstar. And Knight, who could be a superstar for Florida, had probably one of the worst starts of his career. His young career. That's the only reason why the Rangers won tonight. Amazing goaltending versus bad goaltending. The Rangers had only 18 shots on net. The Rangers were outshot in the third 17-3. The Florida Panthers had almost as many shots in the third period as the Rangers had for the whole freaking game. And that's been the thing the whole year. At some point, the easiest way to win games is to sustain offense. Because you're going to burn Shesterkin out when it comes time for that playoff push at the end of the year. Yes, you are what your record says you are. You are what your record says you are. They're 7-3-3. They hung the first regulation loss of the season on the Panthers tonight. The Panthers fell to 10-1-1. The Rangers were this close to losing that game. They were up 4-0 after 2, took their foot off the gas, and the Panthers scored 3 goals in the third. And made it a game, including one with 40 seconds left, that nearly gave me a freaking heart attack. The Rangers got to start playing better. They've had one complete game this year, and that was the game where they won 4-0 against Columbus. And even then, Shesterkin had to make 31 saves for that shutout. Speaking of 31 shots, the Rangers outshot Ottawa 31-7 this game. An easier shutout for Shesterkin. Out-hit him 13-11. Ottawa won 17 of 22 faceoffs. Rangers 1 for 2 in the power play. But, another good win for New York. As they win 3-0. A win's a win. At the end of the day, a win's a win. And Sammy Blais has a concussion. Well, that's not good. So Ryan Reeves is going to get his first start of the year, I mean. Yeah, you know what, Odoms? They might be a little disappointing right now. It's still early. It's still early for a lot of teams. You can look, same way the Rangers haven't won anything really, the Islanders haven't lost anything really. They're not the Coyotes, right? The Coyotes are already done. Right? I don't care what anybody says, the Coyotes are done. I'm sorry, they are. The Islanders aren't so bad that they're not Arizona Coyote level bad. Right? They could turn it around. That's a lot of talent over there. Ooh, the Bears might upset the Steelers. Oh, probably not. The Steelers are probably going to kick a game-winning field goal now. Womp womp. I was rooting for the Bears. I don't like the Steelers. I don't like Pittsburgh. What are the Islanders? Let's see if I can look this up. Yeah, the Islanders are 5-3-2, dude. That's not bad. It's not bad. I was gonna say they're about 500. They're 5-3-2. They haven't played as many games as some other teams, which is the other thing. They've only played 10 games, right? The Rangers have only played 13. That is a big difference in hockey, at least, right? I mean, they'll make up for that later on. But you think about that, 3 games in hand. I'm gonna say this: if the Islanders win those 3 games in hand, the Islanders have a better record than the Rangers. They'll be 8-3-2, or the Rangers are 7-3-3. See? That's how quickly you can turn around. It's very hard to judge right now. The Islanders are fine. At 5-3-2, the schedule's weird. They did a really bad job with the schedule this year, honestly. I think they're just not used to having 32 teams. They just figured out how to make the schedule with 31. Well, there you go, Odoms. The Kraken, even they were due for a letdown. That's a shame, actually, but it happens. It happens. So let's see. Sammy Blais won't be back till probably the game against Boston, so he'll miss 2 to 3 games. Game is saved. All right, so time for one more game tonight. Sabres versus Rangers. Rangers went up to Toronto, got a big overtime win, and then went to Ottawa and dominated that game. Speaking of the Islanders, it looks like the Rangers don't play the Islanders in real life for the first time till November 24th. That's pretty late in the year. It's only a couple of weeks away. But anyway, still. Rangers versus Buffalo. Here we go. And actually, because of the back-to-back, I'm actually going to put in Georgiev. So Georgiev gets to start. A lot of back-to-backs. A lot of weird back-to-backs this year because of the 32nd team being added. So it's a little different lineup. Sammy Blais got banged up last game. He'll miss 2, maybe 3 games. And Ryan Reaves will get his first start for us this year, as he'll fill in on the third line at right wing. Adds a little more grit, a little more toughness to that line. And the penalty killing. Eichel versus Zabinijad. Of course, Eichel in real life has been traded to Vegas. Wins it back to Miller. Now over to Timashov. Now back to Eichel. Down low to Olofsson. Poked away there by Lindgren. Good check there by Lindgren. As Olofsson now, still down low, gets it to the slot, but only Zabinijad is there. And he comes back the other way for the Rangers. 3-on-2. Poked off his stick by the defense. Timashov gets it and up to Olofsson. Olofsson hit at the point by Lindgren. Gets it deep, but Fox finds it. Fox now pushes it around the boards to Artemi Panarin. Panarin circling back the other way, starts to break out with a pass to Craig Smith. He's hit hard at neutral ice, and Eichel starts back the other way, but a good of a scrum against the board. Sees the puck kick to Dahlin. Dahlin now gains the blue line, but again, Lindgren with that active stick knocks it off his and passes up to Smith along the left side. Craig Smith from the left circle, puts in the break, shot saved by Tuukka Rask. Easy glove save. Did they make a trade for him in the game? Possible. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's still a free agent, so maybe in the video game he signed with Buffalo. That'll turn the Sabres around super quick. Ryan Strome versus Cousins to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Cousins back to Jokiharju. Up to Hinostroza. Can't get by Jacob Trouba. Poked back to center ice. Jokiharju there. Across to Cousins. Cousins swarmed by the Ranger defense. Down low, poked away by Georgiev. And K'Andre Miller gets it over to Kaapo Kakko. Now across to Ryan Strome. The Rangers' second line is their best line in terms of scoring thus far this year. Chris Kreider now circling down low. Moving towards the slot. Kreider's shot saved by Rask. Rebound. Strome can't get anything on it. Jokiharju picks it up in the corner. Cousins now back the other way. Has it knocked off his stick, but it goes right to Skinner. Skinner in the slot. Shot misses wide. And the puck is kicked along the net now. Into the corner. Miller fighting for it. Comes away with it temporarily. But it kicks back to Cousins. Cousins now knocked off his stick by Kreider. And Miller goes and gets it in the trapezoid for the Rangers. Back the other way come the Rangers. Ryan Strome knocked off his stick, but he's going to win the race to it. Down low shot. Tried to jam it home. And Butcher Boy there almost put it in his own net. Rangers keep it in there at the point. Good play by Lafreniere. Long shot. Big rebound save there by Rask. Lafreniere now in the right circle. Moving to the top of the slot. Shot saved by Rask with the blocker. Ryan Reaves, his first shift as a Ranger. Sends it over to Miller. K'Andre Miller can't keep it in, but it's okay because a penalty is drawn, I think, by Ryan Reaves. Actually, K'Andre Miller on Jokiharju on interference. Yeah, that's fair, Odoms. I'm curious to see what he does in Vegas, right? If he finally lives up to his potential or not, right? As Hedel versus Jurgensen's to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Hedel. Back to Zabinijad's shot. Oh, perfectly done. Mika Zabinijad, his 11th of the year. Cut to the slot on the face-off win, playing the right defense position. Hedel wins the face-off. Zabinijad snipes it, and it's 1-0 Rangers. Well, that was a short rest for Jokiharju in the sin bin, as he barely had time to take a drink of water before Zabinijad snapped it home. 9:49 left in the first. It's a power play goal. Hedel the only helper. Again, off the face-off win as Olofsson hit by Fox, but keeps it. Shot saved by Georgiev. Rebound. Eichel trying to jam it home and can't. Couple of big saves in a row there by Georgiev. And the Rangers have drawn another power play. I believe this one's going to be on Eichel, the penalty. Kaapo Kakko waits for the sixth man. Shot saved by Rask. And the Rangers again go back to the man advantage interference again, and it is indeed on Eichel. So quickly, the Rangers get to test out their man advantage once again. Hedel versus Jurgensen's, this time to the left of Rask. Face-off won this time by Jurgensen's, gets it to Butcher. Rangers can't keep it in. Zabinijad tried to on the loose puck, but it'll be offsides. So Mika Zabinijad, 15 points now on the year, 11 of those goals. Hedel versus Jurgensen's will do it at neutral ice. Face-off won again by Jurgensen's. Dahlin will send it deep and kill some time off the power play. Minute 40 left here in the man advantage for the Rangers. Already 1 for 1 tonight, the only goal in the game. As Capo Caco gains the zone. Shot saved by Rask with the glove. Hedel crashes the net, but nothing doing. Hedel versus Asplund to the right of Rask. Face-off won again by Buffalo. Colin Miller will send it deep. Actually, going to bounce off of Trouba. And Condre Miller will find it for the Rangers. Minute 5 left in the man advantage. Miller up to Lafreniere. Gains the zone. Lafreniere passed meant for Capo Caco, but good interception by Butcher there in the one-timer. And Reeder now back the other way. Hit by Trouba. Tried to do something shorthanded. Instead, Capo Caco gets the loose puck. And the Rangers will start back the other way with about half minute left in the man advantage. Lafreniere just stays onside. Gets the puck deep. Lafreniere down low. Backhand shot. Rebound. Capo Caco can't bury it. It's knocked off his stick by Miller. And Miller will clear again. So Buffalo will kill off the rest of this power play. Rangers 1 for 2 now on the night. As Lafreniere starts back the other way. Alexis Lafreniere now puts on the brakes. Shot. And Alexis Lafreniere scores. That rush started because of the power play, the leftovers of the power play. Buffalo had a lot of exhausted skaters out there. Lafreniere cut to the slot and is able to get it over Rask, who might have been screened actually by Eichel fresh out of the sin bin on that play. His 5th of the year, his 2nd in as many games. And now be McKegg versus Cousins at center ice. Steelers won. Ugh, that sucks. Trouba the only assist. There's another face-off win for Buffalo. Miller has it knocked off his stick. Nemeth finds it and gets it back to McKegg. Across the Hunt. Dryden Hunt shot saved by Rask and kicks to Rooney. Rooney loses it to Cousins at the slot, and Cousins circles in his own zone. Harassed by Barclay Goodrow. Gets it up to Skinner. Hit by Tarmo Rooney. Goes deep, and Patrick Nemeth gets it again. Long pass for Hunt. Hunt from the right circle, puts on the break, shot, save, rebound, and McKegg scores! Greg McKegg with the goofy grin gets his 5th of the year off the rebound. And the Rangers are starting to pour it on here early. It's been a while since we've had a laugher. Not saying they're going to start laughing just yet, but it's already 3-0 New York. Eichel versus Zabinijad, center ice. Just under 3 minutes left in the first. Hunt and Nemeth the assists. Pissick with the puck, knocked off of it. Smith finds it. Tries to make a pass. It's going to be a bank pass, going to go wide and go all the way down. And Eichel will just win the race for icing. Eichel leads the Sabres in points. Only 14, though. 7-7. Cousins and Zabinijad to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by Mika, back to Fox. Fox up to Smith, gets it out of the zone, gains the center ice line. Now moves into the offensive zone, sends it back to Lindgren at the point. Lindgren pinching in, shot just wide. Panarin off the side of the cage. Panarin kicks it around the boards. Craig Smith finds it there, pinching in, now shot! Saved by Rask, who's looking for the far post. But Rask snatches it from the sky with 20 seconds left in the first. Hedel versus Eichel. Rangers already out shooting 15-3 Buffalo. Again, a lot of that because of those power plays. Hedel wins it back to Condre Miller. Miller pinching in, trying to get a good shot off, but Olofsson upends him. And Eichel now will start back the other way with a couple seconds left. Passes to Olofsson, has his pocket picked by Reeves as the period expires. At the end of 20 here at Madison Square Garden, it's been one of the Rangers' better offensive periods of the year so far as they score 3 early. It's 3-0 New York. So we said Rangers out shooting Buffalo 15-3, out hitting them 6-3. 1 for 2 on the power play. That really got the scoring started. Buffalo has won 8 of 11 faceoffs, but they would rather see more goals than faceoff wins if that was the price they had to pay. Eichel versus Zabinijad now at center ice. Zabinijad versus Eichel once again. Faceoff won by Zabinijad, back to Fox. Sends it over to Lindgren. Lindgren gains the offensive zone, looking for Zabinijad. Instead, sends it back to the point for Panarin. Across ice to Fox. Back across to Lindgren. Lindgren is hit, loses the puck to Eichel. Eichel almost has his pocket pick, circles back now in his own zone, and now starts the breakout. Sends it up to Olofsson. He's hit at the blue line. Puck is kicked to center ice, and Panarin finds it. Sends it across to Lindgren. Lindgren along the left side. Lindgren now from the left circle. Slap shot. Might have hit the post there. Just missed the far side as Zabinijad now cutting down low into the trapezoid. Gets pinched there. Loses it to Miller. And it's going to be another Sabres penalty. They're going to call him tripping. He tripped Zabinijad, so he'll go to the sin bin for 2. Rangers 1 for 2 tonight in the power play. It'll again be that second unit, Hedel versus Jurgensen's. Face-off won by Jurgensen's back to Davidson. He's hit by Hedel, but he pushes it up to Jurgensen's, who will send it deep. And Keandre Miller will go back and retrieve it for the Rangers. Miller sends it up now to Philip Hedel. Hedel along the left side, gains the zone, starts to set things up in the left circle. Cross-ice pass for Trouba, just barely keeps it in as he extends the stick. And now Trouba pinching in, shot saved by Rask. Good shot there, but Rask saw it all the way. And with 1:11 left, the Rangers will send out some fresh skaters. Strome, Panarin, and Kreider in the face-off dot against Asplund. To the right of Rask. Face-off won by Strome. Panarin to Kreider. Oh, and a perfect one-timer to Kreider, who lifts it over Rask on the short side. It's 4-0 Rangers. It's a power play goal. Kreider die, baby. Chris Kreider's 8th of the year. Panarin's 11th helper. He'll get the primary assist. Strome the secondary assist. And the power play unit delivers. They're 2 for 3 tonight now. And it's 4-0 New York. Zabinijad loses that face-off. Miller, fresh out of the sin bin, loses the puck. Trouba gets it in the Ranger zone, sends it across to Keandre Miller, now up to Craig Smith. Smith gets hit hard. Puck is loose. Panarin finds it, tries to get it to Smith, but Cousins intercepts. Now Miller keeps it in. Keandre Miller, slap shot broken up, down low, Panarin shot. Rask can't find it. Rask has been pulled. Anderson now in, closes the legs. It's underneath him somewhere. Craig Anderson, the backup for Tuukka Rask, makes his first save of the night. Strome versus Cousins now as the second line comes out. Face-off one over to Dahlin. Dahlin up to Cousins, now over to Skinner. Over to Dahlin. So Rask gets rocked in the first period plus. Goes 25 minutes, gives up 4 goals as Strome now with the puck. Moving in, shot. Oh, and Ryan Strome. Anderson never saw it. He went low. Strome went high. The Rangers have made it 5-0 as Strome gets his 10th goal of the season, his second point of the night. Not much Anderson could do there. He just never saw it. And the Rangers are now making this, it is a laugher, folks. It's 5-0. Strome officially unassisted. As Miller gets it to Hinostroza, down low to Skinner. Shot saved by Georgiev, leaves it for Rooney. This point, Buffalo playing for pride. Long pass intercepted by Anderson. He'll freeze it. Hedel versus Eichel to the left of Anderson. Flanked by Lafreniere and Reeves getting his first action of the year. Usually a healthy scratch, but with the injury to Sammy Blais, he gets some time as the puck almost kind of glitched into the net, but Lafreniere does eventually glitch out of it. And now takes a shot, saved by Anderson, and he'll freeze again. Lafreniere looking for his second of the night. And that's the thing. It's been 5 different goal scorers, too, for the Rangers. As McKegg versus Eichel now. McKegg has a goal. Knocked off his stick. Eichel over to Timashov. Timashov hit by Nemeth. Across to Butcher. Up to Olofsson. Olofsson harassed. Sends it across ice to Jokiharju. Gets it to Eichel. Eichel from the left circle. Poked off his stick into the trapezoid. Back to the point for Jokiharju. He's hit hard by McKegg. Olofsson cutting to the slot. Deflected wide. Eichel shot. Timashov rebound. And he scores his 3rd of the year. So Buffalo breaks up the shutout with 9 minutes left here in the second. As Georgiev gave up a rebound, Timashov found it. Eichel and Olofsson the assists. As Joka Harju now back the other way, knocked off the stick by Fox. Capo Caco finds it and sends it up to Chris Kreider. Kreider on the breakout on the left side. Moving in, down low. Backhand shot saved by Anderson. Another Ranger looking for his second goal of the night. And 8 minutes left now in the second. Hedel will come out and take on Asplund to the left of Anderson. Rare face-off win for the Rangers. Back to Condre Miller. Jacob Trouba with the puck. Makes a move. Moves to the slot. Shot saved by Anderson. I think that was going high and wide anyway, but Anderson still snags it from the sky, and he'll freeze it. It'll be another face-off in the Buffalo zone. Hedel again versus Asplund. Asplund not having a good night tonight in the face-off dot. This wins that one, though. Back to Joka Harju. Sends it cross ice back to Asplund. Gains the center ice line and sends it up to Marleau. Patrick Marleau checked off the puck. Ryan Reeves pushes it forward. Those two are pretty familiar with each other. And sends across to Trouba. Jacob Trouba, long pass for Philip Hedel. Puts on the brakes, then cuts towards the net, and Philip Hedel scores! His 7th of the year! Ryan Reeves gets his first point as a Ranger as he gets the secondary assist. The Rangers are pouring it on. It is 6-1 New York. A good feed to Hedel. He cut to the slot, and he buries it. Strome versus Asplund now at center ice. Reeves and Trouba the assists. Strome gets the puck there off the face-off win after a bit of a scrum. And now moves to the right circle. Shot saved by Anderson. Covers it in the crease. Pushes it to Butcher. And up to Okposo. Okposo gains the blue line before being hit by Fox. And pushes it towards the slot now. Capo Caco there, though. Intercepts with 3:45 in the second. And now up to Chris Kreider. Kreider cutting to the slot. Backhand shot saved by Anderson as he drifted along with Kreider. And he freezes it. Cousins versus Greg McKegg, now to the left of Anderson. Rangers scored 3 in the first, 3 in the second. Face-off won by McKegg, back to Rooney. Now across to Nemeth, down low to Hunt. Pinching in, back to McKegg. Shot saved by Anderson. Cousins gets the rebound in the trapezoid. Starts back the other way. Up to Skinner. Skinner to the right side. Shot saved by Georgiev. Oh, bad turnover there. Almost bad turnover. Nemeth, though, did a nice job cleaning it up in front. As Nemeth shot saved by Anderson, and he'll freeze it again as he gets sprayed by Dryden Hunt with a minute to go in the period. So a lot more scoring than normal leads to a bit of a slower game. As Zabinijad will take on Cousins to the right of Anderson. Zabinijad wins this one back to Trouba. Now back to Zabinijad. Lets it rip, but it's blocked by Skinner. And he starts back the other way. He's pit at the point, but he gets it to Hinostroza. Knocked off the puck. Trouba gets it back. Up to Smith, and Craig Smith gets out of the zone. And up to Mika Zabinijad. 5 seconds left. One last shot here, potentially in the period. Anderson will freeze it, and actually with a second and a half left on the clock, there'll be one more face-off. It'll be Zabinijad versus Eichel. Face-off won by Mika. Back to Miller. Throws it towards the net. And I believe the buzzer had expired anyway before it got there, so I don't think it would have counted. But blocker save anyway by Anderson. That graphic is wrong. What else is new? It is actually 6-1 Rangers after 40. Rangers out shooting Buffalo 29-7. My batteries are low. It's actually a good chance to run a commercial. Rangers out hitting Buffalo 10-4. Face-offs about a 2-3 ratio for Buffalo, 17-9. The big thing, though, is the Rangers 2 for 3 on the power play. Broke Buffalo's back early, and they have not looked back. I will be right back with some new batteries and this commercial break. All right, and we are back. We're in the commercial break. Got fresh batteries. Also, I'm very excited because I rewarded myself. For those of you who don't know, if you have the Dunkin' Donuts app in November, you order through the app, you can get free coffee on Mondays. I got myself a medium coffee today. Was very happy. And I also got myself some donuts for later as a reward. This is not an ad, by the way. This is just me really liking Dunkin' Donuts. If Dunkin' were to want to sponsor my stream, if Dunkin', yes, exactly, it's donuts. If Dunkin' wanted to sponsor my stream, I would be really excited about that. You want to talk about being on brand? Sports and donuts. That's what we're talking about, folks. So, that is, actually, the blood pressure's been pretty. I don't know about the last few days because of the vaccine booster. I haven't taken my blood pressure in a couple of weeks, but it was actually trending well. I've actually lost. Last time I weighed myself, I was down 11 pounds. I went from 233 to 222. It's a good trend. Want to keep going that way, obviously, but I've only had one meal today. So I don't feel so bad about donut. I guess donuts are my dinner, not the healthiest dinner, but not a lot of calories. Honestly, I've been walking a lot. I've been walking a lot more. I have been for the most part, I have been watching what I've been eating. I have cut out a lot of sugar, a lot of soda. I do not get sugar in my coffee anymore. Usually. So like little things like that go a long way. But I've also been walking a lot more. I have dumbbells. I've been doing some light weights and resistance weights here a couple of nights a week. Again, obviously the past 3 days have kind of been a bust because of the vaccine booster just knocking me on my ass. But yeah, honestly, just diet change, moving around more, small diet changes and moving around more, right? Having a salad a few nights a week is not the worst thing in the world. Odom's, I'm sure he's happy to be back in LA. Good riddance. Have fun. Think about it. The Dodgers lost Clayton Kershaw, and their new lefty is Andrew Heaney. Wow. How the mighty have fallen. I'm going to say it right now. The Dodgers championship window, I don't care how much they've spent. I think their championship window is closing. It's not closed, but it is closing, especially depending on what happens with Corey Seager and a couple other pieces. I think it's closing. I will say that. That is my thoughts, Odoms. Not hot take, maybe a lukewarm take there. And I think now with Bob Melvin at the helm, I do think that the Padres will not collapse like they have the last couple of years. There's too much talent on that team. And Bob Melvin has done wonders with a lot less. So I'm thinking, I think next year is San Diego's year, because I also think this year was a fluke for the Giants. I really do. And now with Buster Posey gone, and I think they're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, I think Ozuna's still gonna serve some sort of suspension, even though now he's technically eligible, as a face-off won by the Rangers there to Panarin. Same thing with Bauer. Even though they're technically back off the commissioner list, although Bauer can still face charges. That trial is still ongoing, but it does look less and less like he will. Baseball could still suspend him for some reason. As Zabinijad, and if he does face any sort of, he might face a fine, honestly. I don't think Bauer's going to face any, like, jail time or anything like that. Right? Like, as Zabinijad now sends it to Fox at the point. Across the Lindgren shot. Easy save for Anderson with the blocker. Zabinijad gets into the corner. Moving down low. Zabinijad shot. Oh, and he hits the top shelf. His second of the game. The Rangers have put up a touchdown. It's 7-1 New York. Odoms, I would be, as long as Seager stays healthy, I am all for that. That is my one concern with Seager, is his health. I would rather have Seager than Correa, for sure. As a player, as a person, give me Corey Seager. Strome versus Cousins. Now, Zabinijad's 12th of the year, his 2nd of the night. Lindgren and Fox, the helpers, as Dahlin is hit by Miller there. I think Adam Fox, that's his second helper of the night. As it hits the back of the Ranger cage, can't get it out. Colin Miller keeps it in for Buffalo. Moving in down low, poked away by Condre Miller. Now Cousins, his shot is blocked. Good job there, Rangers still fighting hard as Ryan Strome gets it out of the zone. Colin Miller intercepts at center ice. Sends it back to Hinostroza. No. Luis Rojas? No. No. As, Kreider has the puck now. I'm still sad that Boone is still the manager, but I think it's unfortunate. I said if the Yankees didn't make the playoffs this year, I think Boone would have been gone. I really do. But I think also this is the problem. I think that Cashman doesn't understand. Like, the Padres got creative to get Bob Melvin, right? The Yankees could have done that. The Yankees could have done the same exact thing. I think Bob Melvin, who is a clubhouse guy, he's a player's coach, and who is all about chemistry, which is what the Yankees desperately need right now, as that's poked away from Rooney, he gets it back, who would find ways to bring guys together, because to me, it's a locker room. The Yankees look like a locker room divided. They do. They look like three different teams out there. They look absolutely haphazard, as Lafreniere's shot misses high and wide. Rangers still looking for more. Now Nemeth's shot saved by Anderson. Best way to kill the clock is to just keep trying to put the puck in the biscuit in the basket. Save there again by Anderson, poked away with 8:40 left in the third. Asplund circling. Rangers have matched their high goal total of the year. They've hit 7 a couple more other times. Usually, though, again, mostly closer games. 3-1, 4-1 wins, 4-3 like the other night against Toronto. As Goodrow moving in, shot saved by Anderson. Fourth line trying to get involved. I would have liked, I think, Melvin more than Boone, for sure. Again, to me, you got to look at what Melvin's done with so little in this decade in Oakland. Right? He's turned, honestly, Oakland is not that good. And he makes them good every year. Like, no matter what. As Timashov has it poked off his stick, Hunt is there, right? Or at least competitive. Imagine what he could have done with the Yankee talent as McKegg across to Lindgren. I believe that. I really do. I do believe the Yankees have a lot of talent, and a lot of guys have consistently been underperforming. I think it's time to move on from Gary Sanchez. I know everybody's like, but replace him with who? I'm like, again, call up the rookie Wells. At this point, I'm ready to deal with growing pains of a rookie than to watch Gary Sanchez just continue to struggle in every facet of the game. As Goodrow shot high and wide, Anderson might have got a piece of it with the stick. As Olofsson now has it poked off his stick. Pissick finds it. Pass up to Jurgensen's. Jurgensen's knocked off the puck by Fox, but gets it back. Now moving down low. Olofsson from the right circle. Shot saved by Georgiev. One of the few he's had to make tonight. Pass back to Davidson at the point. Olofsson again with the puck. Top of the right circle. Timashov with the only goal for Buffalo. Shot saved by Georgiev with the blocker. Panarin up to McKegg now. McKegg trying to get behind the defense. Shot saved by Anderson with the glove. And with about a minute to go, Rangers ready to seal this one and deliver it another W into the standings. Strome versus Jurgensen's to the right of Anderson. Face-off won by Strome, back to Trouba, across to Miller. Shot saved by Anderson easily. Just trying to keep it in there. Capo down low. Oh, Kreider looking to bury another one. But good job down there, down low to break it up. As 40 seconds left here now. Chris Kreider's shot saved by Anderson. So neither goalie for Buffalo really did well tonight. Anderson gave up 3. Rask gave up 4. Anderson did play longer as Ryder now. Down low. Shot saved by Georgiev short side. Strome pushes it up to Capo. Kako will send it all the way down to Anderson. They're going to call icing on this with 16 seconds left on the clock. So maybe a chance for Buffalo to get one more here, depending on... Yeah, Odom's 19-0. There's been a couple of games we almost lost. I thought we were going to lose there a couple of games ago to Toronto. We were down 3-1 midway through the third, and we scored a couple of goals. And again, most of it hasn't been offense. It's just been defense. As I mean, this is the rare blowout for us. Most of the time, we've been winning 3-1, 3-2, 4-1. Hedel versus Cousins. Cousins wins it back, and that'll do it. The Ranger faithful salute their team as the team salutes them right back at center ice. A dominant win here at the Garden. 7-1 as they make Buffalo look bad. Buffalo falls to 9-7-2. Rangers improved to 19-0. Your 3 stars, number 3, Jacob Trouba with 2 assists and 3 hits. Good night, Odoms. Take care, buddy. Your number 2 star with a goal, an assist, and a hit, Philip Hedel. Rangers outshot Buffalo 40-10. Out-hit them 16-5. Face-offs in favor of Buffalo 20-13. And of course, the big stat, Rangers 2 for 3 on the power play. Your number 1 star with a pair of goals and a hit, Mika Zabinijad. He got the scoring started. He scored 1 late. And the Rangers roll against Buffalo. But I mean, let's look at the calendar, right? Like, I mean, yes, we're 19-0. It's been very good. But, like, 3-0. Okay, this was a blowout. 5-2. Okay, we had some blowouts early, but then 4-1. 3-1. 4-0. 4-1. 4-1. 4-2. 3-0. 5-1. 4-1. 4-1. 4-3. 3-0. It hasn't been a lot of offense, and then, yes, 7-1. It hasn't been a ton of offense. It's been defense and goaltending, which is what the Rangers are really in real life. So, and let's look at the points. Ryan Strome back on top for the Rangers with 19 points in 19 games. Then Panarin, Capo Caco. Mika Zabinijad leads the team in goals. Chris Kreider, 8-8. Jacob Trouba. But again, even Ryan Reeves now. 1 game, 1 assist. Got himself on the score sheet. So, everybody, the fourth line not getting much there. But then again, you're not expecting that. You know, McKegg does have 5 goals, which is nice. Rooney doing well. The defense, you know, Adam Fox got a couple of helpers in the last game, which is good. Starting to see his offense wake up again. Lafreniere 5-5, right? And again, it's goalies. You know, not much save percentage, but Shesterkin's got 5 shutouts. Most of that's defense. Most of that's closing down, not getting any shots through. A lot of shot blocking. You see Georgiev there. You know, 1 goal on 10 shots there. I mean, again, he faced 10 shots in 3 periods. Don't have to make a lot of saves. That helps. So, but that's going to do it for us tonight. I'm going to save. I'm going to overwrite the current file. The game was saved successfully. We'll save one more time, and we'll call it a night. I'm going to go have some donuts. I'm super excited. Been waiting for these for a while. I got them a few hours ago, so they're still fresh. I can smell them. And I am dying for donuts. So have yourselves a great rest of your Monday. I will see you all tomorrow. It's a podcast night. Lee will be here. We'll be on 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. At least that's the plan. Give or take a few minutes. Usually we're a few minutes late. Usually it's because it's a different setup. But, and then back to hockey on Wednesday. We'll go back to Delaware with the Dragons. Unless maybe we'll get a new game. We'll see. We will see. But thanks again, everybody who tuned in tonight. Have yourselves a great rest of your Monday. I'll see you tomorrow no matter what. Good night, everybody.